Hello, everyone. It's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. Today's Thursday, October 27th, 2022, and Aptera released kind of a press release, I guess, in the news of the news part of their website, talking about the journey to Gamma, and they put it on a Facebook and Twitter. And if you're on their mailing list, you probably got an email about this as well. This is just talking about all the things they changed going from beta to gamma, which is mostly stuff that we all know if we've been watching. If you guys have been watching our videos, this is all stuff that we've covered. It's a 1% larger body, and they redesigned the wheel covers. They're calling them wheel pants, so I guess we'll call them wheel pants. They have integrated solar panels, LED lighting, refined vision assist system. That's talking about the cameras from the side view mirrors, and a production intent body control. So it's 1% larger, which means it's 4 inches longer. They have a different shape of the wheel pants. We've covered that multiple times. That has to do with their computational fluid dynamics, a lower and pointier nose, and then the suspension is basically tuned. And then this is the first model that has a functioning solar system, when we talked about that. Um, and then the lighting enhancements, they talk about how it has a central light because of regulations that they have to be no more than 18 inches off of center. And they're using a highly efficient LED system that's very energy efficient for both the low and the high beams. And there's a single LED for the back, as well as a small LED to light the charge port and license plate. And then the vision system, which is the rear view here and the rear view here. This has the side view mirrors, and this has a rear view mirror. I mean, the rear view mirror and the side view mirrors are replaced by camera systems here that are on the stocks here for the side view, and there's one here which is in the tail light area. And then they're talking about their low voltage test bench, where they have small localized controllers. So this is all stuff that we've known about, but they put out a kind of a big press release talking about that. More interesting to me was they in their media they released a bunch of vanity shots of the Gamma, and they're quite attractive. They look great, and I don't know if this is just my imagination, but it does look like they raised the wheel pants some, because you can actually see the rim. Here's the rim right here. You can kind of see the rim. So you can definitely see the rim peeking out here, the tire rim. So it does look like to me like they raised the wheel pants at least about an inch. What do you guys think? Do you think they raised it an inch? And then here is the internal center console with the modular, here's that bungee cord cup holder. A lot of people think it's lame, but I think it's going to be great. I'll reserve judgment until I actually try to use it. But the cool thing about it is it's modular. You can just unclip it here and replace it. If you want to make your own cup holders, you can 3D print them and just stick them on here. It'll be fine. And I kind of like the look of this kind of naked composite as the center console. So I think that looks great. And then here is the LED lights. There has been some talk that the logo in the front will disappear, and I kind of like that. I think it would look better without the logo in the front, and they're probably going to keep the logo on the sides. I don't think you really need a logo on the Aptera, just like Jason Hill was saying, is the car itself is a logo. It's iconic looking. And they took off the plastic covers that they had on fully charged, so you can see the high voltage cables here going in. I don't know if this is going to be the final design. I suspect that there's going to be covers to smooth the airflow in these areas in the Delta version. Here's a shot of the solar panels. You can see that there's some gapping here, and they're going to have to make these fit a little bit better in the production. And I remember at fully charged, the seals around the windows here looked a little rushed, and it doesn't look like they've it's hard to say. It looked the worst right here, so I don't know if they fixed that. It kind of looks like maybe they fixed that. I'm not sure. And again, it does look like to me that they raised the clearance, raised the wheel pants a bit, especially in the back. That's like quite a bit of clearance in the back here. But maybe it's just the way that it's shot that it looks like that. You'll notice that in all these shots, the wheels are pointed straight forward. There's no shots of this with the front wheels turned, and I think it is because if you turn the wheel pants, you'll still get the tilting action of the wheel pants, which just doesn't look great in pictures. But because of the kingpin inclination, I don't think they can get away with from that. There is going to be some tilting of these wheel pants with turning, which you can see that it's lipped up in the front and the back. And so as it tilts, yeah, the ground clearance should remain relatively the same. Again, so you notice that these are all with the wheels pointed straight forward. This is the angle at which the Aptera looks kind of the fattest. It looks really square, boxy almost. But I think that really increases the internal volume by making it like this. Because if you had it more spherical, it would really cut into the headroom and you'd feel kind of constricted. I think from a interior volume and a comfort standpoint, this is better. But they probably have to sacrifice a little aerodynamics for it. Although they are saying that the aerodynamics is better from beta, they're not giving us any coefficient of drag numbers. They previously quoted like 0.13. I don't know if it's better than 0.13 now, according to uh, their CFD software, but we'll see. Again, yeah, look at that. That is clearly quite a bit of ground clearance, I think. Tell me what you guys think. You think it's more? I definitely think it's more. It seems like they raised it. I don't think it's just the angles that they're shooting this at. And I believe they're going to cover all this. Tell me what you guys think. This I is they're slightly turning the wheel and you can see the tilt in the wheel pants. See, this one's tilted up and this one's tilted down. So as you tilt, they'll tilt the opposite direction depending on the way that you turn the wheels. It has to do with the kingpin inclination. Made a video about it, I think a week or two ago. And this is just a beautiful shot. This looks great. Here's where the rear view camera is right here. Oddly enough, it looks like they took off that little knob. There's the knob here that held the lights for the license plate and the charging port. It looks like it came off. I don't know if they took it off and they're going to change the design of that. It was a part of it that looked a little odd, and some people didn't like it. I didn't mind it at all, but they definitely removed it for this shot. So I don't know what the reasoning for that is. But yeah, I think the biggest thing I noticed about all these vanity shots is it does seem like the ground clearance is higher, for sure. All right. Well, I think all of these shots look great. Can't wait to get it. Um, we'll have to wait and see if the delta changes much. I don't expect the delta to change much, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. And hopefully they'll release information about that. They said that they're going to have a production intent vehicle by the end of this year. That is now 2 months away. Now I believe that they're probably gonna have a production intent design by the end of the year. I'd I'd be very surprised if they can build an entire production intent vehicle in 2 months. That'd be I just don't see that happening. There's not enough time, I don't think. What do you guys think? All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Tell me what you think. Is the ground clearance higher? Do you think they've increased the ground clearance on this thing? And do you think that there's going to be dramatic changes to the Delta design? And do you think they're actually going to have a physical Delta in 2 months? Tell me your thoughts. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks as always to our supporting members, and have a great day, everyone.